Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll share with you all how to make French bread without making use of a mixer. So if this sounds like what you're interested in, then keep on watching. So I'll begin by pouring some warm water into a bowl, then go in with some yeast, and then I'll just give that a good mix. If you're making use of instant yeast, you proceed to the next stage. But if you're using dry active yeast, let it rest for 5 minutes before you go in with the salt. Mix that in, then you add in the dry ingredients, which is only some flour. So once you add that into the bowl, go ahead to mix this using a spatula. You can actually make use of your hands, but just to prevent the mess, just make use of a spatula. So once you're sure that it has come together so well and nothing is really sticking to your palms, then you go ahead to transfer that to your work surface. So you can actually spread some flour on the work surface before you start kneading, just so it doesn't stick to it. If need be, you can actually add some flour to the dough as well. So this should take roughly 15 minutes by hands, depending on how much muscle you put into it. But if you're making use of a stand mixer, just make sure you get a smooth dough that bounce back once you press it in, just like this. So once you've achieved that, go ahead to transfer the dough into a bowl that has been drizzled with some oil, then cover that up and let it rest for 1 hour. After 1 hour, it should have doubled in size, so you deflate the dough and then transfer it to a floured work surface. I like to form a ball with it. In this way, I am able to eyeball the dough and then divide it into equal parts. So once it has come together so well, I would just go ahead to divide it into two parts. You can actually make 4 French bread out of this measurement, but they are going to be in smaller size. So just do whatever you want to. So after that, I would go ahead to bring it to a boil again, drop it on my work surface, flour it as much as I can, then I just press it down and spread it towards the shape I want it to be. So then after which I would use my rolling pin to roll it out. So spreading it out with my hands is just going to help it move towards the direction I want it to go towards. So if need be, just apply more flour on the dough and then roll it until you've gotten the perfect length and size you want. So once that has been achieved, go ahead to fold the edge into the dough and then pinch it. So after that, you roll it in again and pinch until you've gotten to the edge just like this. Then you go ahead to fold it in and then pinch it one more last time, and don't forget to pinch the edges as well so that you get a very fine French bread once they are out of the oven. So after that, go ahead to roll it just like this on the work surface, and then you transfer that to the pan and cover it up and let it rest for 25 to 30 minutes. Make sure you drizzle some vegetable oil on that pan so that they don't stick to it. So after 25-30 minutes, crack an egg and then whisk it up and use it to brush the top of the dough. This is going to help you get a very beautiful bread. It just makes the crust so tasty, and trust me, you don't want to skip this out. So after that, I would go ahead to scour the dough. Just make sure it's a bit deep. Scour it as much as you want to, and after that, go ahead to transfer this into the oven and bake for 25 minutes 180 degrees C. After that, guys, we just made a very delicious French bread. I hope you give this one a try. If you enjoyed watching, please don't forget to like, drop your comments, and if you're here to subscribe, do well to subscribe, tap the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Bye, guys.